Everybody, welcome back, and today we have our Wild Edible and Survival Skill of the Month Club coming at you. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alright, and so today, as you saw, we have our beautiful white envelopes, and we're going to start this by, this is the Wild Edible and Survival Skill of the Month Club. It's put out by Creek Stewart. No affiliation, so whatever I say is my own opinion, has nothing to do with that. I'm not getting paid for any of this. I pay for these myself. I think it's a great way to build up a survival library of not only skills, but the knowledge you need to survive and forage in the wild. Now, granted, a lot of what I've gotten out of this so far doesn't pertain to me particularly yet, because there's only a couple wild edibles out there that I know about in my area, and that's like cactus, dandelions, and the London rocket. But at any rate, let's get on with this. We are going to get out our binder. I love these binders. When you sign up at the club, your first shipment, you'll get one of these. And I don't know if it's everybody, but I got like 4 or 5 already in there as well. So he gives you a little bit of a jump start on your collection too. So, all right, so let's get into this. We're going to start with our Wild Edible of the Month. I am still rocking this one. This is that Bushmaster Survival that we got a couple months ago, 2 or 3 months ago from SHTF. I actually really dig this knife. This is one of the better folders I've gotten from that company. So, you know, I mean, when you're dealing with, truck stop knives, all I can say is this is probably the best of the worst. So, it's pretty good. It holds a pretty good blade. I use it at work all the time. All right, so it's got a little bit bent up this time, but it's all right. My man's a pretty cool guy, so it's whatever. All right, so this month, our Wild Edible of the Month and again, I'm in Texas, so we got this big old gray here, just not here. So, but this is the World Stone Crop, also known as Sedum sarmentosum. Common name: gold moss stonecrop, stringy stonecrop, creeping stonecrop, graveyard moss. But at any rate, so, and as always, you've got these beautiful, beautiful pictures in it, bright yellow flowers. So you start with the plant profile, habitat, leaf shape, all that. The family, where it's from. And then Creek always gives you a commentary. So you got Creek's commentary where he tells you about it. And then you get your unique identifying features, as always. So, you know, you've got like and I like it because you got the picture. You got really nice pictures. Really nice pictures. And then down here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And pretty much it tells you about leaves, the flowers, the stems. It tells you how to identify this correctly, because sometimes what you might think is an edible is actually toxic and it can be deadly in the wild. So, and then last but not least, one of my favorite parts is that it does have the harvest preparation, and almost always we do have a recipe. And this one has to be World Stone Crop Salad. So it pretty much tells you how to make a salad out of it, and you got your ingredients and all that stuff. So pretty good stuff. It's good to know. It's really good to know about the wild edibles, especially in your area, but not just your area, because you never know. You may not be able to stay in your area and you have to leave. And while you are on the move, you never know. You might need to know what these plants are. Granted, the binder is a little bit bulky, but, you know, unless you're on foot, you know, you can load up some stuff. And if I was going to be vacating my area for any reason, I would probably take a lot of the knowledge that I have with me, grab it, put it in a tough box, and carry it with me. May not be 100% feasible, but I would do what I could. All right, so that's it. That's for your Wild Edible of the Month. And next up, we have our Survival Skill of the Month. And when you get the survival skill of the month, your first box, you'll get this. And I think I got like 3 or 4 different survival skills already came with it. So on top of what you get for your month, when you do get this push, I got several in with it. It does not come with this. I had to print this off myself, which is your welcome to the Survival Skill of the Month Club, as well as this right here wasn't part of it. It's like an introduction. And finally, we have our breakdown of the different survival skills with our symbols. And then on the bottom of each card, you're going to have a symbol. So we're going to see what we get this month. As we open up our survival skill of the month, we're going to see what type of skill we got. So let's get into this one here, and we will see what we got. All right. And actually, some of the people that are subscribed, but some of the people I work with, they always ask me about my knives. So I'm thinking I might be doing a video about the different knives I've gotten. Good, the bad, the ugly. Again, these Bushmaster survival knives, I might do a whole video about them because really they're kind of like the best of the worst. So, all right. So next up we have, oh, it looks like fishing. So we're gonna check our content here. Our table of contents, legend rather, and yes, our skill this month is going to fall under fishing because it does have this little symbol right there. So let's get into it here, and then we'll get it put away. All right, so this is very cool. This is very cool. How to weave an improvised survival paracord dip net. So, step 1, harvesting the sapling. Step 2, form the frame. Position the frame for weaving. So these survival skills, they break it down step by step. Fantastic pictures. Creek does a great job with his pictures. I really like them. Step 4. Prepare the paracord. Step 5, attach the weaving strands. Step 6, weave your net. I'm assuming this is Creek's wife here. Step 7, close the bottom of the net. And then you've got practicability and durability in the field. So, and this right here, this is something that I don't know how to do. And this is actually something that I might actually be able to do here in the back. There are a lot of places around here that have these, like, I'm not sure what they are. I have to do a little research, and when I find out what they are, when I do this, but you can harvest some good, saplings like this. They're young and very, very flexible. And I've got a ton of paracord, and I think this is something that I think would be a great skill to learn. And because to be honest, this is something that I've seen. One of my favorite TV shows is Alone, and they're always making. I've seen them make the gill nets, and that's something else I would like to learn how to make. But this seems like it would be something that would also be good, And I like how, if you look on this top picture here, how he has like like he built like a dam type thing, or it was already there. But in between these rocks, and he has this net right there, so as the fish come through here, downstream, they're going to get caught in the net. And so I can see this would be a fantastic skill to learn. I'm going to put this on my list of things to do. I'm going to go find a sapling for it. I'm going to find out the type of tree that it is, and we're going to build one of these. I think that this is going to be something fantastic to build. I'll build this on the channel and bring that to you. But I think this is something that... in the wild, this would be a great skill to know to help you with, especially your passive fishing. As you know, we have gotten our triggers. We've gotten our triggers here, so we do have, we do have these. These are great for passive fishing. You know, and these of course will go in our fishing kit. In fact, the fishing kit that I've built, which I'll be bringing that to you. I'm working on survival staff, but this right here, this is a great thing to have in your kit. But another great thing is the ability to make yourself a net, and this is something you can use it to make traps. Hey, you know what? Even if you're like bringing the stuff up and you have to decide to, I don't know if I have any fishing ones yet, to be honest. I didn't put them in order, so we'll see here. I think I put them in order. Camping, shelter, water, fire, tools, containers, foraging, hunting, trapping, fishing. So fishing should be after trapping, which is after hunting. There's hunting. Here's trapping, rope tree, toggle, deadfall. Modified obidwe bird snare. No, I do have a fishing. How to make a deer nasal bone fish hook. That's the only other fishing skill we have. So this is nice though, and really this, I think of both of the clubs, the Wild Edible and the Survival Skill of the Month. I think this one is probably, if I had to choose one, I would definitely go with the Survival Skill of the Month. The Wild Edible, you can buy like a book of wild edibles for your areas, and it's going to be pretty well designed. A lot of the skills that he puts out in his Survival Skill of the Month club, you might get them in survival skill books, but since there's such a broad range of stuff that he breaks down, and I like the fact that Creek does bring you a lot of stuff that you can build like in the wild and stuff, and I just think this one is, and his pictures are fantastic. So whoever takes the pictures is doing a fantastic job. And yeah, so this one here, I really, if I were to recommend anything, anything on my channel, whether it's the Grim Workshop, whether it's the Wild Edible, the Survival Skill of the Month, the SHTF box, the Gear Pack, the Mystery Tackle box, Monster Bass, Hunter's Box Club, anything that I have on the channel, of all of those, if you are serious about survival and prepping, I think that this right here, the Survival Skill of the Month Club for $6.99, I think it'd probably be the best thing that you could do for yourself, because some of these, there's skills in here you've probably never even thought of. Some of these traps I've never even seen, and the way that he brings them to you is very good, because the pictures are full and brilliant. The steps are very well laid out, and I think that this is probably of everything, like, you know, because sometimes, you know, it's like some of the, let's take the Gear Pack, right? A lot of those boxes, like when I get them, it's just like, man, I can't believe I'm still paying for this. But I've been with them for so long that they actually reduce my box every month, so they're kind of like, and then I'm ready to quit them. I'm ready to quit them, and then they bring you a good box. I mean, like this last month's box, the Knife Care was, in my opinion, that's probably one of the best boxes I've gotten from Gear Pack. I still think the Bushcraft one was a little bit better, but I mean, everything that came with last month's with this month's, well, last month, this month, with the Knife Care box was just so well thought out. I mean, even the fact that you didn't get a knife in the Knife Care box, you got a folding sharpener, and this is something that I think, you know, it's easy to pack away, and now you can take care of your knives. So Gear Pack, they like lead you along, string you along, and you know, you have bad months, you'll have like 3-4 bad months, and then you get like a really good month, or an okay month, really. I mean, like I said, I think of all the year and a half, almost 2 years I've been doing Gear Pack, I've gotten like maybe 3 really, in my opinion, really good boxes. This Knife Care one was one, the Bushcraft 2.0 was one, and the down by the creek, down by the whatever it was, that was the fishing one. That one came with a lot of really good stuff too. It came with like the cooler bag, you know, it came with a good fillet knife. It came with just a lot of good stuff for like fishing and food procurement. But that being said, I'm not talking about that. This club here, the Survival Skill of the Month Club, hands down, the best thing that you could do. That's just my opinion, but I think that this right here is the fantastic way that you can really hone in on your skills and do something very good.